Let's bring everything together with more practice and a look at remainders. As we're looking at problems, the first question we want to ask is it partitive or measurement division? The next step, which value represents the number of groups and which is the amount in each group? Can we draw a picture to model what's happening? Can we write a division equation to represent the problem? And finally, can we write the corresponding multiplication equation? I'm going to look at several different examples and we'll go through each of these ideas for each problem. For the first example, I ordered 12 balloons. The store ties groups of 3 balloons together. How many groups will I have? This one is going to be measurement division. What we know is the 3 balloons tied together, so we know how many are in a group, but not how many groups that we have. So our division problem will be 12 divided by 3 is equal to what? The corresponding multiplication problem, we do not know how many groups we have. We know there are 3 per group, and that's equal to 12. We could draw a picture here. We have one group of 3 balloons, a second group, a third group, and then a fourth group, and that gets us to the total of 12. So we can see that our solution here is 4. For our next example, there are 135 children. Each table holds 5 children. How many tables are needed? This one is also measurement division. We know that each of our groups can hold 5 children, but we don't know how many groups we have. Our problem will be 135 divided by 5 is equal to what? In the corresponding multiplication problem, we don't know how many groups, but we do know there are 5 per group, and that should be equal to 135. This is a much bigger problem to draw a picture for, but we could do it if we had enough time, and we can see that the solution is 27. For our third example, there are 15 apples placed equally into 3 bags. How many apples are in each bag? Well, for this is actually partitive division. We know how many groups we have, but we don't know how many per group. So we have 15 divided by 3 is equal to what? For the corresponding multiplication problem, we know we have 3 groups. We're not sure how many per group, but that should be equal to the 15 total. For our picture, we have 3 bags, and we slowly put in our apples until we use up all 15. And we can see that there are 5 per group. Next, let's look at remainders. There's actually 3 different things we can do with remainders. The first is create a fraction. As an example of this, if we have 2 identical submarine sandwiches that we want to share among 3 people, then each person will get 2/3 of a sandwich. It makes sense to be able to cut these into smaller sizes, so in this case, each person would get a fraction. The second thing that we can do with remainders is have leftovers. An example of this, if we have 113 crayons that we want to place evenly in 10 cups, then each cup would get 11 crayons, and there would be 3 crayons left over that don't go in any cup. The third thing we can do with remainders is round up. For an example of this, there are 11 friends going on a trip, and each car holds 4 people. So we would need 3 cars. 2 of those would have 4 people, and the third one would only have 3. It wouldn't be a full car, but we would still need an entire extra car to hold the remainder. Understanding remainders is about understanding context, and you're learning to help students think critically and realistically about their answers. You've just worked through some of the most important conceptual ideas in elementary division. This kind of deep understanding takes time, effort, and reflection, and you're doing exactly what strong future teachers do.